And of course, now they're back to me. Hold on, guys. Oh, there we go. Hey, Dosh. I've been trying to go live for the past 20 minutes. I couldn't get the thank you. Hola. Well, you guys just wanted a place to kind of hang out. I tried coming on sooner, but I couldn't. At some point I have to get something done. Oh, hey. Hoskan. Welcome, welcome. The thumbnail. I wanted to put a little buffalo. It's a buffalo. Uh, People, excuse me, neighbors. I don't even know where that noise is coming from. Hey, school. Sorry, I was trying. It's a buffalo. I just like the little tune. And I guess it was from one of the Chichinchong. Chichinchong. Hey, Pippi Longstocking. And so this is just going to be one of those. We ain't got shit to talk about, so we're just going to talk shit. No, not really. I forgot that I have my niece's birthday tomorrow, my little niece. The youngest of my nephews and nieces is tomorrow. And I also have a wedding anniversary, a 25th. God damn, already 25 years. It's a buffalo hump. Non-stop rasta. Dosh, how you doing, my friend? You've been busy. It's like I think the YouTube gods were angry at me today. They were like, "Nah, bish. Hey, good speed, cabrona Becky." Oh, school, you were on it. What the hell? Let me see what it is because that sounds like it's right here. Hold on. Oh, that's it. No, Pepe, not right now. It's the neighbors. I don't know what the hell. That doesn't sound like a shop vac. That sounds like a regular. That's the neighbors that is always giving me a headache. The ones that come over here with the ladder, cut off the bananas. Not no more. And then left all the tree stuff. Busy, busy, and with you back. YouTube gods can't be mad at you. Yes, they are. I got the neighbors. I guess they're finally working. You did. Oh, good SP. They graduated. And then we had a birthday. Whose birthday was it? Yes, it was Woody's birthday. It's a birthday stream. A happy birthday stream. I got the little tune. Good SP, you have to go back and check out Mexican Longhair's stream with the buffalo hump. It's the buffalo hump. And now everybody's just got that stuck in their head. You used your pick. You better shoe. That right, Nana? That is like stuck in my head now. That song is stuck in my head. I had to put some beans to bake. And so while I was washing the beans, here I am singing, it's the buffalo hump. It's just stuck in my head. And so, oh my God, it's so funny. That song is just so funny. And I think it's just the way Dougie sings it. So I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I got that. Well, maybe I can go to the birthday party for sure. I have to be there. That's my baby girl's birthday. And then my cousin's 25th wedding anniversary, and I have to go to that one. Her first wedding was a total fucking disaster. Have you guys ever seen, in those movies where plates are flying, people are fighting? That's kind of what happened to them in their first wedding. It was a beautiful wedding. They got together young. She must have been like 18, almost 19, when she got pregnant. So they moved in together. They were doing the whole family thing. And then they planned their wedding, and they had like this perfect wedding. Beautiful hotel, everything. And the husband side, the groom side, invited a cousin, and that cousin brought in, that kind of people. And so it all started. Someone was trying to walk through. I was looking at it. I went out to go grab some drinks. And, inside of the reception hall, they had their own bartenders and stuff. But, it was kind of like the wine stuff. I wanted a cocktail. So I went outside to the big bar, and all of a sudden I see like people flying out of the reception hall. And I see somebody that's bleeding from their nose. Now, my kid and my mom were inside, so I go running in there, and when I tell you that all I see is dishes, tables, chairs, and the poor bride, she was like, "You're ruining my wedding." This is just right after the first dance. Oh my God, I felt so bad. I just grabbed her, and she's like, "No, it's my wedding. They're ruining my wedding." And I'm like, "Girl, you need to get the hell out of here." So I grabbed the bride and I dash her out of there. When I tell you shit was flying, the damages, oh my God. You can only imagine the damages. So on top of them ruining her wedding, she still had to pay for damages, all because that side of the family couldn't behave. Damn assholes. Obviously, they've never been invited to nowhere anymore. And it wasn't even the guests. The guests, those, we call them colados. The one that just kind of... It's not a good wedding into a great. No, that was messed up, dude. That was just like a really messed up. Jay, I'm a snake. I'm a snakeity snake. Danny owns the Tigres del Norte. Oh shit. Is this the same as Danny sells oranges and grapes? You're a bad actor. I will let them choose for me what side they want me on. Ah, okay. So Danny owns the Tigres del Norte. The usernames. Oh my God, you guys come up with the silliest usernames. I still say pinches dishes is my favorite username. My brother has me on the phone now. Danny, you're too funny. We're the walking wounded, right? I love it when they say that we are trauma bonding. Well, trauma bonding is not us bonding. It's the victim bonding with the with the abuser. That's trauma bonding right there. But anyway, we call this a support group. I've always been on only one side, and that's my side. That's right. I'm not a protester. I'm not a streamer. I just view yes and keep my mouth closed. Too many. Yep, I agree. Yeah, right. Who calls it trauma? Fuck, man. Don't worry about the damn typing around here. Shit, I don't. If we can't make out what they were trying to say, I'm not worried. No, most of the time, I don't, I'm not worried about how people spell or whatever. Half of the time, you have to spell words differently because YouTube hates it. Arthritis in the fingers, half-ass blinds, not grammar or spelling monitor. I've never gotten it when they have this, when you go into a video and you can clearly see that it's just a typo, and you got the grammar police there, and you got the spelling police there, and I'm like, if you can't make out what they were trying to say, the for example, the cat ran away, and it's like though THO cat ran away, and it's the THE, and they want to correct everything. I'm like, if you can't make that shit out, I don't know. Lorena Bobbitt, Reform Grammar Police. Although there are some times where you're like, there, and there. And you got simple. Why did Lorena Bobbitt do a good job? Trauma bonding refers to the strong emotional connection a person develops with their abuser, yes, despite experiencing abuse, often due to a cycle of abuse and positive reinforcement. Yes. Hey, you popped in to say, girl, I popped in to say hi while I'm working on stuff. And you go talking about a cat. I'm not sure if I can be seen with you anymore. I don't know. I saw turtles, rabbits, Snakety snakes. Um, I don't know. I hope you're building an ark. You're a zoo. Yep, it's a zoo. My nickname in Sticker Chicks chat is Jen Bago Dix, aka Lorena Bobbitt. Oh, okay. Is that what they named you? Jen Bago Dix? I don't know. Better than a bag of assholes. I made you strong. I just don't go into those. If I had to choose the people I show up with, the list would be hated by most. Oh, yeah. Hmm? Okay. Who knows how to build an ark? Danny sells naranjas and uvas. Oh, you changed it to uvas by the 101 freeway. That's a long ass name. I'm glad you're on, Becky. I'm enjoying some arroz con leche. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, we need to know. Your hands are a mess. Are you cleaning up? Scooter, I mean, I'm sure you could come up with something to do with the bag of dicks where the asshole's mine. Oh my god. Bag of dicks where the assholes might be somewhat limited for uses. Yeah, true. There you go. Does those riddle Becky Jen Leon Bonds or Crepidus Rip Guy Motherly oh, Matthew the King ZD. I could enjoy that group. No, one of them I can't. You're Jen. You're a victim of strong identity. Am married? I was married. Yes, 12 years. Going on 12 years. Um, Together now for 13 and a half. Good. Are you gonna end up as an LOL cow for that? Whatever. But half of those people, I didn't even know who the hell they were. They just started talking shit about me, and I was like, who are they? The first time that ZDT talked mess, it was all like, oh, who's ZDT? I didn't know who ZDT was. Am I happily married? Very. For reals, Jen. They're just assigning you every name. I think I'd rather be a bag of dicks than a bag of assholes. Yeah. It's a buffalo hump. I were to have if I were to have a channel, everyone would be welcome as long as yeah, Pippi, everyone is really welcome here. A lot of the times, we used to just chit chat. Um, oh, I'm supposed to be KHDOA now. Oh, okay. Why? I just heard that I wasn't invited to the protest. I can't. Becky, I can't say that I know any of them, but you and I. Yes, we have. I remember you, Good SB. If I remember correctly, it was when we were sitting in the circle in front of the Scientology sign on Fountain, and we were going through some of the papers that they had pulled out of, was it the Chicago org, where they had gone into the recycle bins. Stargy, who were you before? I've been Riddle and Vaughn mostly. Oh, okay, so you're Riddle or Vaughn. They should dig up the dirt. Oh, Pippi. Oh, shit. Hey, Turner. I just stopping to say hi. And YouTube has been so quiet and peaceful on someone's stream, hasn't it? It's been peaceful and quiet because I really don't pay attention to them. Hold on, guys. Mm, we actually made chile together when you cut your finger. Yes, that was another day as well. We sat there and read the papers. Yes, we did. Good SB. I remember you. It was hilarious. We all ended up in the chat. Well, they can't claim I'm somebody else because they know that I'll show up with my name. I don't need to show up under anybody else's name. If I'm going to say something, you're going to know it's me. Oh, am I cutting into Clearwater's time? Uh-oh. We're just talking bullshit. Can you put up some of their streams? Feral Cheryl. Um Dusty, please. Thank you. I haven't seen him on a live. I don't know. He's probably getting himself ready for court. Hmm. Mm. Oh, that's right. He did say he wasn't going to be there. Pippi, I will. I don't think I will be alone. Somebody has said that they're coming on down on the 7th. I don't know. Oh, good SB. That's a subject I really can't. Check out Mexican Longhair's stream from, was it, when was the stream? Was it yesterday? No, good SB. On the contrary, it was yesterday. Yeah, that's too dark for me. I can't touch it. That's why I had to leave yesterday's stream. It's too harsh of a subject for me. And you know, there's a lot of things that I will speak on. I just can't on that. That to me is just too twisted, too dark. Um, Like I said, is there any love lost for the files, the PD files? Mm-mm. But also the way it was done was just, yeah, go back to that one. Yeah, I can't mentally handle that. That's just, I can't go there. It puts me in a very dark place that has taken me years of therapy to be able to process it. Avon, where he's involved? Really? I can't. I can't. I can't. Again, damn, even thinking about it is just making me itchy. It's just something that's too dark. She's doing a stress test. Oh my God, Cheryl. Mm. It's okay. Yes, I feel like these past few days did me more. Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, we're talking about it. If it's, we're just, I just personally, when it was mentioned to me, because it was mentioned to me, but it was mentioned to be as, I don't even know. I mean, can you just imagine somebody coming up to you and telling you, oh, yeah, by the way, I trolled a PDF so bad that they ended it all. And yeah, that's how I lost my license. Erica's dress as a Sea Org. I wish I can pop it up in mine and kind of watch them. Oh, I don't know how to do none of that shit. But I know you had sent me the StreamYard, or was it StreamYard? School. And so I need to just, siempre en domingo. Oh shit. A ver, Danny. Siempre en domingo. Con Raúl Velasco. Oh yeah. Prison. I need to just, sounds like prison. For those of you that don't know, Siempre en Domingo was a show where, um, like a variety show. And so it had a little bit of everything. Don Raúl, what was it? Sábado Gigante. Prison will let you do it, but I don't know. Yeah, you see, I have, and yesterday I was supposed to go to Best Buy and kind of shop around for a laptop. No, Siempre en Domingo was a variety. Hey, Dad, what do you mean naranjas? You don't know? Um, Siempre en Domingo was a variety show. Think of Soul Train with the singing. It had a little bit of everything. Wait, was that the show with the Beeman? With the Beeman? No. So, I forgot, Danny, you don't speak Spanish. Sábado Gigante was a different show that came out on Saturday afternoons. Again, a variety show. It had the guy in a big costume. He dressed in all kinds of costumes. He always wore a hat for the singing portion. It kind of like they would do like the Gong Show, if you guys remember the Gong Show, where they would sing and then they would kick them out if they didn't know how. It was just so the Latino community had two shows that were very big. They ran for years. One of them, which started first, was Siempre en Domingo. And Siempre en Domingo, They brought out new singing artists. They brought up um, very famous artists as well. Juan Gabriel, Vicente, a lot of them came out in that show as well. Um, and then Sábado Gigante was more of a variety show. Was siempre en domingo, like the Ed. Yeah, kind of like the Ed Sullivan. Similar. So back in the days, we only really had here in LA, I think we had more Spanish channels than anywhere else. Um, we had Channel 22, which is that the channel that Scientology bought? We had Channel 22, which was a smaller channel. We had Channel 34, KMEX. I actually used to work in the same building as them. And so I got to see a lot of the artists that came out. Um, Jen. Yeah, so I got to meet in that building. Do you guys remember Pepe from Caleb? Yeah, I think that's the one that Scientology bought. I think it was Channel 22, a Latino. I think it was Channel 22. Maybe it was Channel 15, but I think it was Channel 22. Ocurrió así. Yes. Mm-hmm. But we only had about three channels: Channel 22, Channel 55, and Channel 34. KMEX. Buffalo will be hunting me. My phone has been ringing all afternoon. I can't keep up with. Oh, back me. Mixed family Guatemalan. Okay. KMEX. I mean, just think about it. KMEX. Mexico. Um, that's where we heard the 6 o'clock news. What was his name? What was the one that came out on the 6 o'clock news that always wore the headsets? Um, oh my God, guys. Danny owns watches a lot of TV. Oh my God, what was his name, guys? But he was Johnny something. No, it was something else. Turner, help me, Turner. Anyways, yeah, we didn't have a lot of Latino representation back then. But let me tell you, we've always Johnny Canales. No, that was another one. He was a newscaster, very serious newscaster. Topollillo. Topollillo is was a children's show. So we didn't have our golden age was when Pepe Aguilar, Antonio Aguilar. Here out here we used to Topollillo. La muñeca fea, Enrique Gratas. I know it's gonna come to me. I just have to. I don't know. Maybe you guys said it and I already bubble. Um, I'll think about the name and then it'll pop up. But here in LA, we used to have what were known as charriadas. And a lot of our Mexican singers, because most of them were Mexican, we would go and, damn, you guys know them all. Damn. Did you guys ever go to the charreadas? It was just imagine cowboys, mariachi. We call them charros. That's why it's la charreadas. And they used to have I mean, we used to go to all of them. Um, when Juan Gabriel first started, he started coming out here at El Million Dollar, which was a big, downtown LA used to be a huge Latino community. Um, and that's where all of our movies were in downtown LA. Oh, El Show de Charitín, yeah. What was the one? Um, Charro. I met her. She was such a sweetheart. Coochie, 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 coochie. That one. Um, discography. Yeah, I mean, LA was really good. Even though Secretos, uh, what's that other one? La Rosa de Guadalupe. What was the name of that one? I used to come home. We used to come home, hurry up, did our homework, so that we can watch cartoons at 3. And I think cartoons went on like from what, from 3 to 4? And we would be doing our homework while we were watching cartoons so that we can hurry up and get the hell out of the house. And we would go outside, change our clothes, go outside, start running amok, playing freeze tag. Um, Rosa Salvaje. Oh, that's a novela. Rosa Salvaje with Castro, Veronica Castro. She used to sing too. Oh gosh, you guys are taking me way back. I was watching a YouTube where they were showing, I think it's over at the Valley, where the Sanford and Son. Oh, I love Sally Jesse Raphael. Oprah, Oprah and the old Oprah, she used to have really good shows. That's how I learned how to do CPR on a baby and how to do the Heimlich was on her show. And then, yeah, we did. We did have an Oprah first. Yeah, she did the red glasses trend. We also had a lot of radio shows. And here was Big Boy. And what was the other one? Oh my God, I can hear him in the morning. I mean, we had telenovelas, novelas, uh, La Pícara Sonora or Sonora Dinamita. I went to one of their, after a while, they were playing at the Hop. In the Hop in, it was in Downey. Was it Downey? near Long Beach. I can't remember what. No, it wasn't Lakewood. At the Hop in Lakewood. You guys remember that? We used to go to Florentine Gardens. Out here before Los Bailes in Lakewood, the convention center. Before, it wasn't these concerts that they have now where you're just sitting there and watching them sing. We used to have dances. I saw Los Bookies, Pasteles Verdes, oh my God, who else? At the convention center. And I guess it would be kind of like the equivalent of Coachella, where there's different stages. That's how we used to have our artists come out here and sing. So Coachella is not new. Hey, mom needs a beach house. I sure do need a beach house. Shit, I miss living right next to the ocean. Get up on a Saturday morning, hurry up and clean the house, be out of the house by 12, roller skate to the beach, or hop on the number one bus. Hey, Anna from Canada. Anna, you got a membership to Rabbits. I gifted the memberships and I saw you in there. I was so excited. I was all like, yes, Anna got a membership. I love the song Por Amarte by Enrique Iglesias. Mm. I was so excited, Anna. I was all like, Anna got it. Yes. Ah, you don't have to thank me. I was just excited that I saw your name in there. Um, but Saturdays for us meant, like I said, we had to clean the house. Um, and so one of us took the kitchen, the other one took the bathroom, the other one took the living room. We all had to clean our own rooms. We would hurry up and clean the house, and we were out. Wait, what is Danny saying? Danny. Oh, good. AZ Crimson gifted me 2 different memberships to his channel. Danny owns Los Tigres del Norte. Dude, if you really own the Tigres del Norte, come on. Oh, I love Rabbit. Starchy. We went to go see Banda Machos. That shit was funny. It's a group, regional Mexican. Okay, and my girlfriend knows that I love Banda Machos, and so we went to go see them. It was in a smaller venue. And so I got up right in front of the stage, and they were kind of walking up and down, and they had some speakers. And when I tell you that I was like up close and personal, here is the stage, and here am I. And my husband is sitting with my friends over here, and my husband is a lot calmer than me, trust me. Yeah, you don't want it, Baba. But and so they're singing, and I'm like this. I'm watching the band play, and I'm like all goo goo gaga. And the girls are all around, and now it's when they start playing, it shrinks, and everybody's all squeezing in there. And the guy thought he was being funny, and he started teasing, pretending that he was gonna start stripping. So of course, girls are going crazy. perra en Arizona. Oh, ay Dios. And so Becky has, I'm not embarrassed. And so he pretends that he starts stripping, and so you have all these girls going goo goo gaga and over here, and I said, and then he looked at me, right, thinking he was going to intimidate me. I got in trouble on Rabbit's channel for saying I report the nasty comments on Scott's channel, so I haven't. Oh, Pippi, I'm sorry. Hmm. I think that was probably before, because you should see it now. Anyways, I'll leave Rabbit alone. But he thought he was going to embarrass me, intimidate me. He must have thought I used to love Cheyenne. Oh, are you kidding? And he's still very, very I still love Cheyenne. I used to like Tiempo del Vals. Who doesn't know that one? So when he was looking at me thinking he was being not cute, I'm gonna intimidate this old lady. I went, it was when, gotcha. I'm sorry, Pippi. I can guarantee you that if you go in again, things were just, you know what? Sometimes you just, when DOA is a fraud, first appeared on my stream, I was like, should I ban them? And this is right after the encampment. And, I couldn't even say the name. So I started calling him Fraudy. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we all call him Fraudy. Fraudy. I really couldn't even say the name. And when I first saw the name, I went, and then I said, fuck it. But Fraudy has always been very respectful. But me? Honey, the Tigres del Norte. Why the hell would they? Why would you be a bot with that name? These people, they don't know what else. When you first do he's a fraud, I knew I know. Yeah. And Cheryl's a Sea Org too. Oh, I wish I could bring up their. Rabbit is kind and genuine. I watch. Yes. So Pippi, I would say give her another chance. It's the way they spit out knowledge. Oh gosh. Hold on, guys. Let me go in. You're probably coming along with me. Hold on. Let me go check on my beans because. Hold on. No, you guys stay right there. You guys are not going. I got nothing, baby. You guys ate all your treats. Nothing. Sorry, sorry. I got nothing. Lay down. No. No. Sorry, guys. My son came by and dropped me off some, I guess Costco is having a sale. Is it compared to other release? Yeah, that Diddy trial is, oh, yeah. Eggs? No, not eggs. uh, on laundry detergent. And so and so he brought me some laundry soap. He bought me some stuff. Yesterday I went to the mall. Why am I gonna spank you guys with the chancla? Your favorite song is La In. Oh, I love Luis Miguel. I'm gonna go see Shakira later on this month. You're innocent, Babo. I see too. Oh, we're always having our own conversations. I just went on a live today because people wanted to kind of just hang out. I forgot that Cheryl and them go live, but I don't like taking stuff to other channels. You know what I mean? And you all wanted a place to hang out so that we can sing we wanted to sing, what was the name of the song? What's the name of the song, guys? Buffalo. I forgot how it goes. It's a buffalo, huh? No, that's not the way it goes. Damn it, I forgot the tune. It's a buffalo hump. And Danny owns. He's not a bot. He's just smart. That's all. Not a bootlicker. So we're just hanging out. So all the, you know how they love to restream me, and oh my god, hey, come on in, Marth. Um, Becky's so boring. I don't care. I'm here for my chat, not for anybody else. We're just hanging out. Hey, Papa Cat. Wait, Papa Cat. Hey, Papa Cat. We have Tigres del Norte. We have Naranjas. And let's be boring. Fuck it. Why not, Abraham? If you guys have not checked out Abraham's channel with Sandy, oh my God, you're missing. That is some top-notch content. It really is. I enjoy it very much. And I'm so sorry, Scooter, if you have Abraham's chat secrets and what sinners and secrets, or is it secrets and sinners? I've only been a member for 9 months, so I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, the Johnny Depp hearing. Oh my God. Wait. No, I haven't watched Aaron's stream on Nora. Sinners and Secrets. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that the one that you guys just did on Russia. That one was ooh, scary. Thank you, Scooter. Thank you. You guys, please, yes. It's not just Scientology; it's everything. And then you get to see Sandy's. She looks so cute. And then you get to see Abraham y los ojitos de Abraham. Thank you. I have an opinion. You have an opinion. We all have opinions. Opinions are like assholes. We all have them and they all stink. Pippi. Yeah, Pippi, you know what? You're going to like it. Like, seriously, you're going to like it. It's a yeah, you guys cover it really well. Mine is a flower fresh. Have to watch it after Becky's stream. Love, we can meet up in here. Yes, we're just coming in here to just chit chat. So for anyone that's restreaming me and talking about Becky is boring, they're calling you guys boring. Because right now we're talking anything you guys want. Any topics. My voice, Jen? Ooh, my voice irritates a lot of people. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, what happened? You know what? I should be doing some art in here while I'm in here, but I keep saying I need to rework. It's true crime. Yes. Oh, Anna, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I don't. Oh. It's true crime, but we like to focus on the person's whole life from beginning up to the current. And it's really good. Emmanuel, I love Emmanuel, the song La Chica de Humo y Bella Señora. Emmanuel, I wasn't a big Emmanuel fan. I don't know why. I'm going to tell you. Juan Gabriel was I also liked we saw Antonio Aguilar when he used to still be alive. We used to go to the charreadas. Mom and dad took us to all these concerts. You see, back then concerts were very family friendly, and they were usually the charreadas were usually held on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, Pippi, you're gonna like it. The channel. It's actually real cool, and it's so well made. You can tell that there's a lot of research and a lot of time put into the channel. Oh, hey, Brandon is a sexy bitch. Oh, sexy beast. Oh, excuse me. Hey, wow, Frotty. Frotty. I've never heard you say that. Oh, you're covering conversion therapy for Pride Month. Oh, no, Abraham. Mm-mm. I could never, but you see, back in those days, the media made it sound that anyone that was gay was a predator. Oh, you have to sub to Abraham for real. It's a really good. Sandy and Abraham's channel is really good. And back then, the media, like when they first started here in the WeHo, the parade, the gay pride parade, Um, I remember as a kid, it was, I was a teenager probably when, um, they're going, that they want that anybody that was gay was a predator, that it was just horrible the way. And, HIV came around. AIDS was a big deal at that time. El árbol azul, no. Mm-mm. Cañaveral de Pasiones, I remember that one. Or that it was a choice, yes. Hmm. But then many of us, we were like, what did I do wrong? You know, um, oh, LA was bad in the 90s, yes. Um, then it came, it's not their choice, but what did I do wrong? Is it because I'm a single mom? Was it because, and we kind of blamed ourselves. Um, yeah, we're a lot smarter now. I never believed any of that stuff about gay people. I grew up with two men who were my uncles and my parents' best friends. Yeah, my neighbor was gay, and he adopted a little girl. Um, she was in foster care, and she was not treated very well. And so he kind of started fostering her, and then he adopted her, and she is a wonderful young lady. Changed her life. Yeah, LA was a big advocate for it. Yeah, the earth is flat. And most of us don't believe the earth is flat. Hmm. Your tío is gay? Yeah. Well, in Mexico, Michoacan, my state, was the first state to legalize gay marriages. You heard that from Vancouver. They were the first state to legalize gay marriages. Michoacan, especially Morelia, is very diverse. I'm sharpening my whatchamacallit, wood carving. Your best friend is a foster parent, and he's ended up, yeah, lucky kids, because he's a wonderful human. Yeah. Even back then, it was like, I guess because my neighbor, I mean, you very flamboyant, and from that bunch, because yeah, his brothers were not the nicest people to us. I mean, they were our front neighbors, but oh yeah, they're the ones that took off running because they banged somebody. And those are the two bodies that we saw right in front of our house. And so, yeah. And out of all that family, it was the gay brother who was just awesome. And so we had a very different idea as to. Is Eric in here? Hey, Eric! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just chit-chatting. I never looked at gays as predators, but growing up with my mom's brother is gay and my dad's brother is gay, I still love. Yeah, I mean, Her husband, okay, found his perfect partner here in Canada. They have been married for 10 years. That's the only thing that con mucho amor, Walter Mercado. Oh, Walter Mercado was the psychic. Whew. Yeah, Walter Mercado. And Juan Gabriel, remember I told you guys that I worked in that building where they had the Spanish newscasting. Now it's Univision. Um, no flamingo standing in here. Eric Rader has the best Elvis Presley impersonations. It is freaking funny. I love it. And Eric Rader doesn't let anybody run his channel. When Haggis bitch decided to ban DOA is a fraud, Eric took actions into his own hands and modded her. Juan Gabriel, so there was the one that they call him dressing the news, kind of like, and today at 6, dun, dun, dun. That's what he did for that station. And he says that they were at a party, and Vicente Fernandez, who is a very big singer, was asked him, "Are you gay?" And so Juan Gabriel, who again was a very huge singer, I mean, the songs that man wrote go way far out than Mexico. He wrote for quite a few artists. And so he claims that he said, what is apparent, you don't ask questions to something that is so visible and so apparent. And he just walked away. Mm-hmm. Lo obvio no se discute. The obvious. The Mexican Elvis. Juan Gabriel, gosh, the Mexican Elvis, the Mexican Elton John, the Mexican, he's big. Oh, thank you, Eric. I found a winner though. 16 years and counting. My hubby of 16 years has very similar personality type as Jay. I remember you saying that. Love shouldn't be that difficult. It really shouldn't. I think we make it more difficult because we find this person who we're attracted to, and we believe that they would be perfect if X, Y, and Z. They would be perfect if they did X, Y, and Z, if they had this job. You know what? There is no such thing as a perfect partner. There's certain things that you will allow, and there are certain things that you will not, and you have to decide. Juan Gabriel is more like the Elton John. Yeah, he wrote, he danced, he was a big, 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 huge loss when he passed away. And I've seen on YouTube people react to his singing, and they're blown away by his range. But he was just I went to his concerts when he used to play over here at El Million Dollar, and he wasn't as big and as famous as he became. It used to just be him with a guitar at the time. Yep. It was just him with a guitar. And then you started seeing him with the white tuxedo, and then it just started growing and growing and growing from that. I mean, like, who? Vicente Fernandez was another big one. Vicente Fernandez, like Pedro Infante. That was the golden era of Mexican television. Um, his music still is on. Cuco Sanchez, Cantinflas, Piporro. I grew up with all of them. Yeah, don't cheat. Be kind. Be trustworthy. Hey, Julie. Um, like I said, you have to know what you truly want. My God, that man's voice was incredible. Yes, yes. And seeing him in concerts, whew, at the Charriadas, Jose Jose. Yep. Mexico started the incredibly pretty weather. Yeah, weather girl fad. Yeah, it's true. Um, and Mexico has a very, very large range of colors. We have the blue eyes, blonde hair, that most of them are from Jalisco. Oh, Marco Antonio Solis, los Bukis, I saw them. Hmm. I saw los Bukis here at the convention center. Um, like I was saying, that's when they played together, and they were with the Pasteles Verdes, Sonora Dinamita. It was a bunch of groups at the convention center. Um, Bronco saw them. Um, Swept the planet, even though autocorrect sucks. It's okay, don't worry. Around here, we don't judge for autocorrect, misspelled words. We only judge if they're assholes or not. All right, what's going on? Marco Antonio Solis is actually my husband's favorite. When the Bookies played here, maybe about 2 years ago, at the Coliseum, those fucking tickets were $300 each. Cantinflas, you remember? Hmm. He was a comedian. That very clean comedian. He had a lot of movies that we saw at the $1,000,000, because they also played movies there. Marco Antonio, yeah, Marco Antonio is from El Chavo. Oh yeah, Roberto Gomez, yeah. Marco Antonio is from Michoacan. He has his house in Morelia. And in the backyard, his swimming pool is shaped like a guitar. I have a lot of family. I'm from Michoacan, so I have a lot of family in Morelia. Um, I know Morelia. Oh, yeah, El Chavo, are you kidding? Jose Alfredo Jimenez, yes. como el caballo blanco, te solté la rienda. The songs are just, the songs from even back in our days to now are very different. I mean, here in LA, golly, when rap and hip hop first started, whew, Rodney King, the riots from Rodney King, LA has been through a lot. And I think that's why I love LA so much, because we have been through it. And a lot of people believe that we're just this big, huge, walking left state. A lot of it is not even true. You know, we really don't want the government all up in our business. We sure as, I mean, we don't agree with a lot of the shit the politicians here make up. And a lot of the times the people that vote in California are not even from fucking California. They moved here from other states. And then they go to other states and they're like, oh, we're from California. Nah, bitch, you were first from New York. You were first from Colorado. Ohio. Vallarta had the best meat. Vallarta, they just opened a Vallarta not too far from my house. El Cook. Oh, I love El Cook on YouTube. He's Guatemalan. Abraham, that was kind of like the idea when, because I even have a YouTube channel, Becky, I think it was Becky Cooking with Care. And that was all Jose Fernandez. I don't know who. Vicente Fernandez. What was the other guy? The other Fernandez. Oh my God. La de la mochila azul. I forgot his name. But it was Eric's chat that got me cooking out there. Because I was bringing out food, and then they were asking me how to make it, and they gave Eric a super chat to give to me so I can make salsa. And so Eric gave me money to go buy stuff to make salsa, and I bought stuff not just to make salsa, but then that was, I think, the day that you had the carne asada out there. Remember? It's all Eric's fault. That one? I have to, I'm not, I like the artist work, so a lot of the time, I don't remember the artist's names, but I do remember. A show should be called Becky Cooking As and Talking and Taking Names. It was Eric's chat. And I was just going to be cooking on Eric's channel. Remember, Eric? And then I said I was only going to be streaming it if I was cooking. Because I wasn't. The whole streaming shit? I think so too. At the Copacabana. Oh, when I made salsa with Eric, I freaking loved it. I guess because I wasn't aware of all the drama in the background. I went to the encampment and I just did what I had to do. So I don't think it was a total failure. I enjoyed the fun. And again, I wasn't involved in all this drama. He said, she said, and now they have um, Discord. I wasn't involved in none of that shit. Ellie and everybody else can tell you that. Mm-mm. What you guys saw out there is pretty much, that was it. I wasn't in none of these little, oh look, I finally sharpened my damn, I wasn't involved. Yep. Mm-mm. Celia Cruz, azúcar. Oh, there it's Ellie. Yeah, I wasn't involved. I thought Ellie was, and we need Rip Guy and panel to show us how to boil water. I agree. Azúcar. Dun, 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 dun. I just had fucking fun. I didn't need to, I worked with what we had. The movement was officially poisoned the day that Joe Dirt lied about getting stuck with the needle. Yes. And even then, I thought, because the comment was something like, I thought it was from, she thought it was from one of the tents until Selfless, Pearl Snappy, and Scott for weeks have been telling me that it was the needle. And then the rest is history, but I don't care. It's taken me a very long time. And I don't think I was wrong in the beginning. I think that certain things have just evolved to who they are now. Eric, yeah. And who was the other one? Greg, because he was in real deep addiction at the time, and we got him help. Mm-hmm. Zero Dark Cocoa. Oh shit! What are you guys? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Never, ever, 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 ever. Any? Nope. Mm-mm. Yep. But it's all good. Whatever. Yeah, and when people would bring drama to my channel, oh, so and so said this, I would be like, not in this channel. No, we're not. We're not talking about other channels. We're not going to let them have their own drama over there. That's usually, yep, onwards, yep. Check out Eric, the way Eric started. And you know what, Eric? I think what you did helped enlarge the demographic, because like you say, everybody at Blue already knows about Blue. And I've said this from the very beginning. I wasn't expecting someone to just come out and be like, yo, I need your help. That to me just very impossible. I didn't expect any kids to be grabbed and just run off with them. I knew that also wasn't going to happen. I think it was the beginning of the end before. Yeah, it was for me when he demanded Matthew the King not be allowed there and got cops involved. Yep. Mm-hmm. Check out Eric's channel. And Eric, didn't you end up, wasn't like Mitch? Now, trip out on this. Eric was out there posting, his posters. Well, not posting. He does it with such glee. And I do miss your staple gun. Flyer tech. So he's out in a walkway minding his own business, doing staple tech. And wasn't it Mitch, what's his name? Mitch something or other, that comes up to you knowing that you're streaming, you're holding a fucking camera. Brisker, Mitch Brisker, wasn't it? There you go. And I mean, and we're talking, he's nowhere near blue. Mm-hmm. 75,000 state Becky. Don't you know who he is? I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I didn't know who Laura was. I didn't even know who the hell Aaron was. I know who Streets was. He wrote a book. Damn it. And I don't even know what the whole, yeah, yep. And he's talking about he doesn't want Osa to know, and Eric is looking at him. Then why the fuck are you coming up to a fucking phone that's recording? I kind of felt bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, ay pendejo. I haven't seen the aftermath. I think I saw Whose Streets for Reals. I saw, yeah, you're right. I hadn't seen the aftermath. So when they were stating that I only went out because I wanted to meet Laura and them, I was like, and then they mentioned Serge, and I was all like, who's Serge? The only thing I knew about Scientology at that time was that it was Tom Cruise's crazy ass religion, and it was about a book, Dianetics. Yep. And he can't, when his chat didn't know who he was. Yep. Nope. Mm-mm. I went out there because I saw Laura Streets, the Scientology kept coming up in my feed, and I was like, oh no, that's a crazy religion. I don't need to know. Uh, but then, when I had autoplay, so they moved on to the next one. Hold on, guys. Guys. But I didn't know who they were. I saw this woman out there in a lot of pain. I worked at Gold Base for 30 years. I'm like, yeah, I remember you were like, and it was fucking crazy. It was funny. Hold on, what is this? Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't, and again, I just saw this woman. Oh, it was Jacob. I think it was one of the first that I was like, what the hell? And I saw Jacob, and I saw Laura, and Laura was just, she looked like she was in a lot of pain, emotional pain. I saw LAPD fucking with them, and I'm like, fucking LAPD. Can't stand them. So, and because, yeah, I, at that time, I still record the cops. I just don't post it, but I still record them. I've gotten people off of handcuffs. Um, I mean, the shit I've seen around here, especially around here in South Central, but I just never posted them. Yeah, LAPD is dirty. So I went out there to support the protesters because the history with LAPD is something else. And so I went out there, and the rest is history. I didn't know that there was an aftermath show. I mean, I knew of it, but that was Leah Remini stuff. And again, me and Scientology, I just remember when I was a teenager, my mother telling my cousin that if she didn't get rid of that damn book, it was either that book or this house. She kept talking about Dianetics, and yeah, my mom was not too happy. And then it became a religion. And then oh guys, golly. He's a whole narcissist himself. He lives in privilege with Sea Org slaves. Yeah. I didn't want to be on camera. Yeah, you're right, Krista. He was paid a lot of money. Then I started slowly. Most of what I learned about Scientology was because Laura was talking about it out there. Then I started watching more. I used to follow Streets from a long time ago, the 1A. And so, yeah, the rest, as they say, is history. Like a leaf blower here. No leaf blower here. Maybe it's the neighbors that were still vacuuming. And so when they claimed that I came because I just wanted to meet Serge Del Mar, I was like, who's Serge? I wouldn't even know who Mitch Brisker was if I saw him. But Eric Rader, yep. I knew who Eric Rader was, but I didn't know who Moxon was. Like, okay, now think about this, guys. Like, really think about it. Had I heard of Moxon's name? Yes. Because it came out in one of the court, whatever. And have you guys ever seen Moxon? I don't believe he got paid all that money working at Gold. That's always seems a little sus where all that money go, right? For reals. I had no idea who Moxon was. I didn't even see him from a distance. Remember, when all that shit happened, I stopped following everybody. So whatever other stuff was going on around there, I only got it from so and so saying it or mentioning it or whatever. But I stopped watching them. High level Sea Orgs doesn't live like the rest of them. Yeah, those hired to do special work for always got paid a lot, like the lawyers. That's why I am now dating Moxon, because apparently I went. Now, even if I did know who Moxon, which I did, I knew of him, but I didn't know what he looked like. But now let's go ahead and just take for a second, a moment, that I would have seen Moxon out there in the courthouse. Any of you. Would you guys have been like, yo, I got some info for you? Like, what info would I have given him? The only time I remember seeing him on camera was Street Stream while he was talking to Dorothy, the attorney, but literally have no idea. Yeah, exactly. Moxon was popped in Snow White. Staff was free and Sea Org got 47 a week. Oh, you got behind it in chat. Moxon apparently was at the 90s prom. Yeah. Guys, Alonso was my prom date in the 90s. Never mind that by the 90s, I had already graduated from high school. Never mind that, okay? It was my prom date. I have a confession. Mm-hmm. And so Michelle, we're not doing that. Like, for real. So I don't know if you meant that in a good way or in a bad way, but we ain't doing that. The guys, I dated Alonzo in the 90s. We went to prom together. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Danny. Owns Tigres del Norte. That's his name. Thank you for stopping by. Um, and now I guess me and Moxon are dating, apparently. I'm not invited to the protest because I did think for a long time that Moxon was the gray haired sidekick. The paletero is coming, especially if he was the if you I'm not the biggest fan. Hold on, let me go check out my beans. I'm making baked beans with oh hell no. Wait up, guys. I think what you guys are hearing that sounds like a leaf blower is um my dryer. Hold on, guys. I have to let me make sure that I don't dox anybody. No, that's not working. Oh, hold on. Where did I leave my... Let me remove the name because this shit is fucking crazy. We got a letter in the mail today, or the other day, and it came for my son, apparently. No, you can still see it. Anyways, I know what to do. Around here, Jehovah Witness does not come knocking on your door. They know better than to come to South Central. Trust me on that. But instead, they fucking send you mail. I hope nobody gets triggered, like for real, for real. My name is Nicole Blank. I hope this letter finds you and your family doing well. I'm writing to invite you and your family to attend our 2025 Peer Worship Convention of Jehovah Witnesses. All of the details are enclosed in the intuition inside. And the intuition, what the hell is this intuition shit? Inside, oh, and the invitation, damn lady, inside this letter. For the more information, please visit our website at. Thank you for reading my letter. So, and you know these people had to be have to be older. They're writing cursive. For reals, I mean, I already get all these newsletters. But this wasn't. This was not addressed to me. It was addressed to my son, where he found very funny. And he does have a friend named Nicole, so we thought, oh my God, something happened. So he's ripping up the letter. I had left it there for him for quite a few days, and I'm like, come pick up your mail. And this shit is crazy. Okay, they're handwriting this shit now because they don't dare come to South Central. Mm-hmm. They started using the neighborhood apps and community pages on Facebook. It's so awkward. Yes. It's crazy. I need to be saved. Now, if we get a buffalo colt, I'll be like, no. I'm a weirdo that always gives them, yes, I do too, to do what they need to do to get to their, yes, out of respect. And because of that, they seem to visit me a lot less. Actually, until one of them fucked up. I'm not a fan. 3 clear, he didn't have his children being slaves, but he accepted others to be his slave. Yeah, that's not cool. I know nothing about the history. I just heard little bits and pieces there. Didn't he have like some type of book production company or media production company? You see, when I was doing this whole it's like I'll remember I don't remember names very well. Even with my own patients, I didn't remember their names, but I remember their history. Mm. Mitch made sure his kids didn't go into Scientology, but it's fine for others. That's, well, look at Alonzo. Bull baiting? Yeah, I don't agree with none of that shit. Yes, I was, Krista. And now I'm dating. Oh, now I'm engaged to Moxon. Sorry, Friday. Now I'm engaged to Moxon. Yes. I became a 2-minute Scientologist, apparently, by osmosis, from him standing like 6 feet behind me. Yes, guys. I'ma go when I go to the Shakira concert. I'ma make sure that I stand 6 feet away from her, and maybe I can move my hips the way she does. Because if that's all it takes, I've been in company of a lot of great people. Diana Ross was one of them. You don't see me being a diva. Ah, yeah. Oh, I got rid of Shelly to get close to David. Yeah, you're right, Ellie. You know what, Ellie? That was our secret. I'm quite disappointed. That's what happened to Shelly. Yes. Okay. So let me tell you guys the story of Shelly. I stood next to David Miscavige, 10 feet away from him. And then I just made him get rid of Shelly. But because he was 10 feet and not 6 feet, the Scientology really didn't hit me. It wasn't until I saw Moxon at the courthouse, not even realizing who he was, just the simple fact that somebody else knew who they were was enough to make me a Scientologist, guys. Sorry. But it was my fault that Shelly is missing. So if I come up missing, you guys know why. I will be officially married to David Miscavige. He used to produce and yes, thank you, Abraham. I thought he was very important. Came at Eric Rader, thought he was so important. Best clapback ever at all. Oh yes, that shit was too funny. You guys have to see that Eric Rader one. Mitch came up like, you should know me. And Eric was like, and who are you? Blah, 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 Mitch, blah, blah, blah. And Eric was like, oh, okay, and? Yes, I'm Miss Becky Miscavige. Mrs. Thank you for correcting that, Ellie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Eric Rader did check Mitch real quick. That shit was so funny because Mitch had this look of, how fucking dare you not know who I am? But by the way, I don't want Osa to know I'm here. But yet goes up to his camera. Quite funny. Mm-hmm. Very arrogant. Let me open this door. I don't like it closed. Hi, baby. You guys want to go up to the front? Hold on. Let me open it for you. You guys have to be good boys. You want to go? Oh, you're being lazy, Mama. Here. Okay, goodbye. And wait. Hmm. Okay. I think he's, yeah, he did. Sorry, I was going back. Ah, guys, stop going in there. Like I said, you guys would not call all your crazy exes and ask them, what do you think about me? Cinderella, I was there. What are you talking about? Sorry, I'm lost now. You was there, Cinderella, at the Eric and Mitch stuff? Hold on, guys. I can't see. Mitch. Um, Mitch Brisker is an ex-Scientologist that thinks he's a big wig. I think he was on with Tory once. That was sent that up to me. You can be working for children and making all this money, believe in the tech, but then not have your kids in it. There's a disconnection there when you, yep. And so he used to do a lot of their media, their Scientology movies and stuff. And he left, has been speaking out against Scientology, but I don't know whatever issues they have with other Scientologists. And wasn't he the one that came on to Nora? I think he came on with Nora, or was that someone else? Because, like I said, I don't remember names very well. I remember how you make me. Okay, came on with Nora. They had a discussion. And then Eric was out doing his flyer tech. And my husband bought one of those staplers. I just about hit the floor when I saw it. I was dying. With the black turtleneck, yes. And Eric is out there doing flyer tech out of nowhere. Now, mind you, Eric is walking like this with the phone, people recording. This guy sees Eric recording, putting up the anti-Scientology stuff, goes up to Eric, says something like, hi, I'm Mitch Brisker, something, something. And Eric, and I don't want also to know where I'm at. Oh, are you recording? Why wouldn't you tell me you're recording? And Eric is looking at him like, and who are you? That shit was so fucking funny. Did you ever clip that for Eric? I hope that was a short. That was so fucking funny. Never in Aaron. Oh, Never in Aaron was filming you. Oh, okay. Eric, that was so fucking funny. He didn't have to go up to the phone. He didn't have to go. I mean, he could have, when they were filming at a different direction, maybe come up and say, can I talk to you? I don't want to be because whatever, whatever. Straight out said he didn't want Osa to know where he lived. Why are you telling anybody out there that you even live close by? But he really thought that he had done, I don't know. Yep, you only know he's there because Anna's looking for the life, but I think Eric took it down. Oh no! Oh, okay. Out of respect for him, okay, gotcha. I mean, I wouldn't want Osa to know where he lived either, but shit was funny. No one can know I live in North Hollywood. No one. Why the fuck would you go up to anybody and say that? Hey Eric, you should have said, and you don't know who I am? You don't watch my streams? That's what you should have said. No one even noticed him. He went up to Eric. Straight up went up to Eric. Shit was funny as hell. I felt, like I said, I felt kind of bad just because of the whole Osa stuff. Oh, you didn't take it down out of respect. I took it down to take the music out and re-upload it. Ah, gotcha. There you go. Well, there's Eric's answer. Yeah, rent is expensive there. Nope, you never did speak to anyone about him. Trying to puff on this damn thing and it's out of battery. You, it's like you're arriving at a party and stopping the music and yelling everyone, please, no one take a picture of me. Yep. Or like when those people go up to, that's our ice cream man. Yeah, or like when those people go up, I don't want you filming me, and they're all up in the phone. Same thing. Oh, he knew who you were, but he didn't. Ah, gotcha. Oh, so he does watch your streams. Que pendejo. Shit was funnier. Like I said, at first, I thought it was fucking funny. Then I felt bad because of the whole OSA shit and how they go after people. And I was all like, Eric, if you have the stream, I'll make you a mod in here and you can post it. And then if you want to remain as my mod, great. And if you don't worry. I can always take the wrench away. Absolutely no obligation. I just want them to see the interaction. That thing was funny. You know what? Eric even caught Elvis. hmm When Elvis arrived and when Elvis has left the building. And I'm sure Elvis knew who Eric was. Oh, you took it down for the music. Okay. But so, I know somebody, maybe Natalie did a recap on it. I wonder. Oh, and guys, please send a lot of, what's today? Today is the 6th or the 7th. I don't even know what date it is. If I remember, it's been a year since Natalie lost Tony. Mm. Thank you for removing that. But let me tell you guys something. He's out there filming. They know he's filming. It's in public. hmm Yes, Eric, you're right. So please don't come in here and try to cause all these people to feel shame. Uh, don't be trying to come in here trying to embarrass people because it's not going to work. Does your family know that you're in here making stupid comments? Because I would be more embarrassed about that. Just saying. Yep, you're right, Eric. hmm Anyways, getting back to the good stuff. Check out Eric's channel. Elvis comes in. Um, the way people take pictures is so funny because it's always the flamingo stand, the hey Tracy, the jumping up in the air. Yeah, and it's not to be mean, but his approach and assumption that everyone is supposed to know him. Yes. Yep. You're right. How come they didn't ask about the 80% of people on the stream who are not chicks? Yeah. How come you didn't ask about the Elvis? Hmm? How come you're only concentrating on the women? Hmm? Yep. Whatever. Oh, Alyssa, stop it. Weren't you that mod that got kicked off of somebody's, because nobody liked you? Or am I wrong? They're just mad because you're out there living life. What was the name of that mall that you went to? Is that who that was? Yeah. Stop watching the streams. Or are you the same ones that will go and watch PDF files getting trolled? Go watch those. Oh gosh, I don't give a fuck who they are. You know what? Whatever. Mm, I just want to cause issue. Yep. Hey, Eric from Culver City, California. Anyways, today is, I believe, is it 1 year today that Natalie lost her Tony, if I remember the date. So, if you guys can send positive, hey, Fab Daddy, you guys can please send positive um, hearts, positive light. Oh, that's a different Alyssa. Wait. So, Alyssa, you just a troll just to be a troll, or let me ask you? Because if you're gonna come in here to try to do what they do in some of those other channels, we ain't, no, we're not doing that here. If you want to come in, have a seat, sit down, and talk about anything else, today is D-Day 81st Memorial. Alyssa, but come on now, come on. Okay, you can always ask questions, but there's a way to ask a question. So if you think you can play nice in here, then come on in. And if you think you can't and you have the urge to say something that, then there's plenty of other YouTube channels that'll be more than happy to take you. hmm Hey, Bill Ellis, come on in. Grab a chair. Sit down. We're just chit-chatting, talking about shit and everything. We don't talk whatever. Um, yeah. And the mods know that normally, you guys get timed out. But if my mod says, you know what, you're not playing nice, and they say bye, yeah. hmm Anyways, getting back. Let's bring in before my husband comes home and I have to go and actually start dinner. I already know what I'm gonna cook. We're gonna I know, school. You do what you gotta do. This is the she shed. Thank you. We're just and for those of you that oh my God, Becky was talking about a whole lot of nothing. I don't give a fuck. Jerry Jerry Seinfeld Seinfeld was a show about nothing. Bill Ellis, I try to a lot of the times I don't put it on YouTube. When I talk to people about Scientology, again, it's the Uber driver, the people at the grocery store, ham it up. I've seen it up close and personal. Well, we can just be having a conversation and not just kind of. Canadians know how to use more than just our elbows. Yep. Yes, I love Seinfeld. It was very funny. Elaine. Cheers was another one. Between Scientology and that Diddy stuff, they sure ruined a lot of shows and a lot of music for me. Although I cannot tell you not one Diddy song. I was just never into him. I was just never into him. Mm-mm, no. And did you guys hear, what was it that they were, 50? Supposedly this cryptic message that it was his baby mama that was the Jane Doe on today's trial. I don't even know who the baby mama is, because I don't follow anybody like that. Yeah, Bill Cosby. Yep. 50's trolling makes sense now. Yeah, $50. I think they were also kind of thinking. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, that was my hubby that he made it home. Bill Cosby, you know what? That's why But now was he? And again, I haven't followed him. None of that. It's like it's too much grossness. Sassafras went out to some of Diddy's. I think it was the apartment where somebody was held over the balcony, and also the other house up in, was it Palisades or was it not Palisades, maybe it was Beverly Hills. Yes, Bill Cosby. Um, Bill Cosby comedy was clean, which that's what. And Cat Williams used to be seen as this horrific, oh my God, and look, who knew? You didn't want to admit until he was guilty, until the third dozen ladies came forward, and I was like, damn, he did it. He was convicted, but then they dropped the conviction because of the civil lawsuit agreement. That's a bunch of BS, yeah. You once hosted a freaky Tupperware party. Everyone was burping their containers. Good times. Yeah. Cinderella was so upset. He and my dad had very similar facial expressions, and it helped me get through my grief. Oh, he's 88. Yep. And then they brought up Smokey. I was like, Smokey gave me a hug. Please tell me that ain't so. Smokey Robinson, yeah. Mm-hmm. Alyssa, I would suggest that you ask Eric about anything in his channel. Please don't bring it in here. Because I'm going to tell you something. Me and Tilty Bird have not reconciled our differences that she created. Okay? And so I think you're just coming in here and we ain't doing that. I already gave you a warning once. You did it again, and we ain't doing this. You're more than welcome to come back another day if you think you can behave. Because I did nothing to Tilty. No, Scoot, I saw it early. I did nothing to Tilty, and she claimed that her stomach hurt because she gave me art. And when I reached out to her, she claimed that I triggered her autism. hmm And if you don't believe me, yeah, she went bye-bye early. And if you don't believe me, you might want to see the email that she showed everybody. Now, she only showed what I wrote to her, but she never showed what she wrote to me, at least not that I know of. So, he also helps Syrian refugees relocate to Canada, my husband. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Who did? Who did, Anna? Who helped the refugees? Yep, you sure were, Eric. Yep, you sure were. I gave her $100 for an 8x11 piece of paper. Yep. And I remember you trying to get Rika members or subscribers and Tilty Bird. Yep. hmm And Fluffer. Fluffer was going behind everybody's back, talking shit about everybody, including Marilyn. How did Marilyn have the email that I sent to Tilty? Simple. Fluffer gave it to her. Again, it wasn't anything that I was ashamed of. You want to hear? Yeah, she back in March she deleted our live stream, and the live stream she did about me and oh, don't worry about it, Eric. Eric from Culver City, California. Anyways, let's continue. Because again, today we are gathered here because Mexican long hairs chat wanted a place where they can just come in and chit chat about anything and everything. So I told them I was going to do a stream today. Just for that. Just for you guys. And then it will be all over Reddit that Becky kept talking about the encampment. Even though the other stream was mostly about my garden. Yeah, I got that one too. As a matter of fact, I kind of like Reddit. A lot of the times they have a lot of stuff right. Except for that one person that keeps talking shit about me. I've never even met them. And they take his word like it's the truth. I can't even remember his name. Goes to show you how important he is. What happened? Guilty by association. Yes. She never liked me. I don't know why. Cinderella, trust me, you ain't missing nothing. Translated horrific trauma of Syrian refugees until he couldn't do it anymore. Now he helps the poorest. Oh, Anna, that's so sweet. You know, helping people through their trauma can be very sad, but it can also be life-changing. And knowing that you're taking someone that has been in an immense amount of emotional pain, and a lot of time physical. Oh, thank you, Eric. And a lot of time physical pain. And knowing that you somehow were able to bring it's not closure, but empathy to it. Mhm. Yeah, and I think this is something that people forget, that a lot of us that have come into the anti-Scientology channels, it is because we have gone through our own trauma. And one trauma does not trump over the other. Um, some of us process it a little bit differently. I told you we were caught in this storm in Wyoming, a huge storm in Wyoming with my mom. When my mom told the story, and it was raining so hard, and oh my God, and and then this one, she wouldn't pull over, and I kept telling her that the storm was coming, and that's when my mom told the story. When I told the story, it was like, oh hell no, we got caught up in the storm in Wyoming. Oh, love you too, Eric. Take care. Are you going live? And when I told the story, it was we were caught up in a storm in Wyoming. It was a big ass damn Becky. So what you're saying is, even though you have trauma, doesn't give you, to treat others like shit. Yeah, you're right. So when I tell the story, is there was a big ass storm coming. We saw the storm. I was driving. We were in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming. Absolutely nothing. I saw the same fucking cow, the same fucking mountain for 2 damn hours somehow. We made it into a ranch. I get off. We get off and I start running. I go under this porch at a ranch, and out comes the owner of the ranch yelling, hey, DOA's Cage, welcome in. Interstate 80, I don't know, is the interstate that from Fort Collins, Colorado into Wyoming, past Cheyenne. And so I run, and and the owner of the ranch, and I knew it was a where you could go in because they were renting horses and stuff. And the owner comes up, what are y'all doing? You damn city slickers. You're gonna get killed. And we're like, we're trying to get away from the storm. And well, the reason he thought we were gonna get ourselves killed, and he was right, that was because we were under a metal porch in the middle of a huge lightning storm. So he took the three of us, it was my mother, my son, and I, took the three of us and went and threw us into a stable. It was the horse's stable. So when I turned around, I was literally looking at a horse's ass. My mother was praying like she's never prayed before. And if you guys know, if you guys are Catholic and know anything about La Magnifica, which is a huge prayer, my mother was praying La Magnifica, and I was fucking cracking up because I literally turned around and I was right in front of a horse's ass. And so that's kind of how trauma is, where you're It's not that why my mom said didn't happen, because trust me, it did happen. But we remembered it a little different. She deals with it much differently than I do. I thought it was the fucking funniest thing ever that we almost fucking died in Wyoming about. Oh, there goes the kitty. Sorry guys, I'm trying to okay, there we go. I almost died in Wyoming in the middle of the storm. That was right. Because we were under a metal roof. It was a crazy story. So, and that's kind of how it was with my oldest sister too. I'm telling you, my oldest sister and I was talking to the guy I was dating, and here comes Dad, and he grabs the Bible we were reading, which is true, and he just throws the Bible at us, which is true. My dad did do that, and so that traumatized my sister. And the story I have about my dad is when the guy was talking to me and I couldn't stand him, and I hear this behind me. Igor, they used to call him Igor, takes off running. I turn around and it's my daddy. Hijo de la chingada, I'm gonna shoot you right now. Okay, now my dad is. I turn around and it's my dad with the rifle. Hey, you get in the fucking house, and this is me. Ay, papi. You can shoot him. I don't like him. And I walked in the house with my dad cracking up behind me because I knew he wasn't going to do anything. What was he going to do to the guy? Like he was really going to shoot him. Yes. Anna, please. I thought it was the funniest shit. Again, that guy was nasty. He always talked a lot of smack. It was gross. So my daddy coming out, and it wasn't like I was talking to him. I really didn't have a way out. It was a long path, and it had the neighbor's gate and the front house gate here. The guy is right in front of me with his bicycle. I can't go forward. And so I was waiting for my girlfriend so that we can go to Thrifty's to go buy ice cream. So the guy is talking all of this, and you know those nasty guys that talked about titties and shit like that. And I was like, "What the hell are you doing here?" He was a paper boy. I was like, "What are you doing here? I can't stand you." And then I live in Wyoming. Oh, you do? I went to Cheyenne, the capital of Wyoming. I think I saw Cheyenne. I went to the gardens. They had just finished. They were just finishing up a rodeo. And then I was all like, "So, what is there to do here?" And they're like, "Oh, did you go over to the botanical gardens?" Yes. "Oh, they have rodeos." Yeah, saw it. I forgot what else they mentioned. And I was all like, "Yeah, saw it too." And then the lady says, from the gas station, she says, "You can always go to Walmart in Fort Collins." And we were like, "Oh, yeah, rodeo days." Okay, I drove for 2 hours or whatever it was past the Anheuser-Busch. Is it Anheuser-Busch? Where the horses are at. Oh, I love the rodeos. Don't get me wrong. Devil's Towers. Did you go there? I don't remember. I grew up Catholic, and my granddad told the priest he could beat the. Oh hell no! But don't tear him up. The priest pissed the shit out of my dad, and so did my granddad. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe Chum is in a box waiting for JD to go home. Like the Gimp in Pulp Fiction, where he hears the box being unlocked and he assumes the position face down after. Mm. I went to Wyoming and we were just trying to look around, and I see, I want to say the name of the town was Gold Rush, population 99. And I was like, couldn't they have just made it an even 100? Population 99. I think it was Gold Rush was the name of that little town. I got off there to go and see, I was trying to see the little town, but all I saw was a dog tied up to a tree in Gillette. How far is that from Wyoming? From Cheyenne. I went to Fort Collins because I was thinking of, yes, hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Do you watch Fuber and Patrol? He's in Cheyenne. Ah, hold on. Oh no, you will go back to being civil, Eric. I went to a powwow up in what is it? Glacier Park. Going up to Glacier Park, which is beautiful, by the way. I love Colorado. I drove from Fort Collins to Colorado Springs, I think it was. That's not cool, Anna. But we stopped by what is it? Seven Waterfalls Park. Um, the garden. Wait, what was the other one? Garden of the Gods, or something like that. Garden of the Gods. We still love you, Eric. You're naughty, but we like it. And you know what, Eric? Yesterday, Farrell, Cheryl, and you just knocked it out of the park. Colorado Springs, yeah. So I drove from Fort Collins all the way to Colorado Springs. We had gone there for a wedding, and one of my dad's friends, we love you, Eric. We really do. But now you moved to Vegas. It's not like I saw you here every weekend either. But now I really won't be able to cook with you. Unless I go to Vegas. that's not cool. You see, my dad had a really, really rough life, and his brothers were not the nicest after grandma passed away. So my dad um, was pulled out of school when he was 8 so that he can work. And so his brother, who had money, um, in order for my dad to earn his keep, um, would have him cleaning his shop. He used to have he used to do carpentry um, since he was 8. So my dad just remembers how cold he would get, and he didn't even have a jacket. And so my dad, um, if he liked a jacket, he was gonna fucking buy a jacket. Yeah. And I think that was the only time where I really heard my dad sobbing, was when he was telling me that story. And he just said, I just wanted my mom. But you know what? My dad didn't turn out to be such an asshole. My dad used to give, before it was even, now they name everything, what are now called micro loans. And he would just loan people money if they to start their own little business. And a lot of those businesses became very successful. The person just needed a little head start. When dad passed away, we had 2 people come forward without us even knowing that my dad had loaned them money to repay his debt. So people can go through immense trauma, and we get it. But just because you go through it does not mean that you need to put other people through it too. Just because you felt pain does not mean that we all need to physically feel your pain or emotionally because you're being abusive. And that's what a lot of this bullshit out there is about. I felt the pain. I want you to feel it too. No. Mm-mm. How about I felt the pain? I never want you to go through it. You see the difference? Talking about it, and like what I saw, what was done to audit. I mean, if I wasn't completely convinced then, I am now. Because you want this protest to be successful, but you don't have a lot of people that are still trying to support you. And that's one of the reasons why. I thought it was, I mean, I literally saw about 2 minutes of it, and it was when Audit was sobbing, and I just want, yeah. So I didn't even watch all of Doss's, I couldn't, I just couldn't. Um, I heard Audit LA, and it was one of those that kind of reminded me of when I went out there. I just wanted to help. I didn't know any of everybody's backstory and this person and that person and this person. I just wanted to help, and I got kicked in the teeth. I got kicked in the ass again and again and again and again and again. And then they wonder why I show up to court. Very simple. I want front fucking row seats. to see what you yourself brought onto you. Because he kept saying that I wanted to throw him in a cage, but you don't see Becky's name anywhere near any of his charges. You don't see on there. You illegally recorded Becky's conversation with you in the state of California. That's a two-party state. You don't see that there. So yeah, I want front row seats to that shit. Because when I try to just let it go and leave you alone and you go do you, boo, you have to ask people to fight your fight. Aren't you supposed to be defender of ants? Aren't you supposed to be speaking up for the abuses and not creating them? Cinderella, it's on DOS's. Um, I would say it should come with a warning. But if you have doubts, like I had doubts even then about her cruelty, I don't anymore. Never mind that apparently, from what I'm being told, and I don't know if it's true because I'm not going to go and confirm, she said I wasn't invited because I was talking to Moxon, which she and I both know that I did not. So anything else that comes out of her mouth and she's accusing other people, it's like, yeah, like you accused me and it didn't happen. She's not the only one in pain. Yeah, why didn't she? Yep, Serge. Yeah, I agree. Why didn't she defend him? She was before. What changed? Scott? So I don't care. At this point, it's do you, boo. I wish you luck. I wish you healing. But nah. Mm-mm. Nope. Buffaloes, yes. Yep, you're right, Pee. And I don't even think it's so much about her at this point. It's about him. She wants him to be defended. Why? He created nothing but chaos. You want us to defend that chaos? You want me to defend someone that's accusing me of something that I never did? Someone that takes a marginalized community, like the homeless, and use it to their advantage, not relieving, helping them? Nah. They've been trying to piss around all over LA, marking it as their territory. Guess what, Scott? LA is my city. I grew up here. I grew up here in the 70s, 80s, 90s, up until this day. Nope, it doesn't work like that in LA. No, it does not. And them telling me not to go to the courthouse. You might as well send me an Uber, roll out the red carpet, because I'm showing up on the 7th. Life is blind, but the neighbors aren't. Yeah, I don't even think it's that. No, because right after court, it wasn't like they were all huggy, lovey-dovey. Are you okay? It wasn't even one of those, are you okay? Um, I'm walking in front of you. Okay, bye, kind of deal. I saw it firsthand. I don't care. That's their shit. Who they want in the relationship, what their relationship is none of my business. I don't care. But when you're causing other people to in pain the way I heard audit, and now because people are defending audit, because people are speaking up for audit, guarantee you that she's going to remain a bad actor. It doesn't matter whether she got the permit, whether she was getting it from both sides, from people claiming that it was just a grift to people claiming whatever the fuck they're claiming over there, not realizing that she's just doing it to bring attention. I've been saying this, haven't I? Whether you agree that it was a First Amendment audit permit or not, that's besides the point. It's the point that she was able to get a permit. He was a Streets and Jessica super fan. Yep, sure did. So I really don't care at this point in time. I don't give up. Mm-mm. No. Becky is not invited. Well, first of all, I really am not planning on being there. Father's Day weekend, I have men in my family that I want to celebrate. I have a 25-year anniversary renewal vows that I completely forgot about until today. I have a family member's birthday. No. Oh, the uninvited wish here. Why? Now what did you do? I'm being sweated. Guys, send me thousands of dollars. Yep, you're right. You're right. I don't give a fuck what he does. I don't care, whatever. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. And, and speaking about that, that was my lovely brother asking me how I'm doing. So I'm going to let you guys up. I think I've been here long enough. God damn, almost 3 hours. But we talked about everything, and I want to leave on a very positive note. I really do. Mm. It's a great thing that they got the permit. I still say it's a win against Scientology. It's just proving that they don't have such a grip on City Hall as they used to. Again, whether you go out there to support, thank you, Anna. If you're going to go out there, whether it's to support Laura, whether it's to support Audit, go out there and sock it to Scientology. That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter who the hell is promoting it. You know, if let's say, for example, Mitch Brisker was promoting it, would people have such a hard time over that? If it's to sock it to Scientology. My understanding was that everybody was invited, but now it's everybody is invited but you. Oh, never mind, not you either. We're here to come close as a community, let's just solidarity for one day. Oh, but not you. Sorry, you can't come. No, you can't. You're not coming to my party because you wouldn't lie for me, because you wouldn't bully others for me, because you wouldn't attack others on my behalf. Because you see, that's what a real friend does, not bullshit. A real friend is going to tell you, you know what, you're fucking up. Think about what you're doing. So, on a very positive note, I don't know whose life, guys. Maybe we can room rate somebody. Is Eric live? Oh, Cheryl is still alive? Okay. Scooter, can you put her channel up? I'm gonna go call my brother up. He probably wants to invite me to go have dinner somewhere. He always takes us to these crazy taco trucks, and he's a foodie. Dusty is live. Brain Fog is live. Would you mind putting up their channels, and then people can decide who they want to go see? Because guess what? We're not in a cult. Ah, okay. Okay, Starchy Page. Thank you. There's Cheryl. Thank you, Scoot. Scoot is like, damn, Becky, you making me work today. You guys want to go over there? Let's go ahead and let's go room rate. Cheryl, there's Brain Fog. I'm gonna go and say hello to both of them. Thank you. I don't know how to send people over there automatically, but take a pic. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Bye.